beautiful. Beautiful. And now that you're confident with that much line, pull a bit more out of your reel. And when you go forwards now, you're going to let a bit of line out every time you go back and forth. Okay. So on your forward cast, you're going to let that line out.
Okay.
Until you've got none left. So this is my nymph box, and they're basically meant to replicate almost the second stage of the fly. So these actually
like the fly larvae in the water.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Got so many fish here, it's unbelievable. Come on, yep, coming. Yeah. I bought this the other day and I haven't opened it yet because I wanted to open it with you.
Yeah.
But this is the monomaster. So it stores your waistline.
Like
and then you twist it, and then later when you get back home, twist it, When
you actually wash clothing, they give off tiny bits of fibre. So anything like nylon, anything like polyester, it goes through the washing machine and then straight into the water system. And the problem is, even with the technology we have right now, we can't capture all those fibres. Anything that swills or eats from the surface or eats from where the plankton is, the fibres tend to float around that area. Even the plankton eat the fibres, and they can block the plankton's the tract, the intestinal tract. And with the fish, what happens is it gets into the intestinal tract, and then it weaves its way in there. Now the fibres are really, really small with a massive surface area, so any other toxins that are in the water, that then goes into the blood system of the fish. So whether that's through a fibre going in directly, or whether that's the smaller fish having plastic in its stomach, a predator coming along, it bioaccumulates up the food chain.
So if it wasn't for Ian at Bessie Beck, we would be going hungry tonight, wouldn't we, Sarah?
It's been a little bit my fault. I will admit I may have left a carrier bag full of cooking equipment, and more importantly the beer
and the wine
that would have been consumed by our lovely camera crew. So we'll probably be recluses in our tent tonight. On the push side.
Sedge, what is wrong with you?
Stop giving away all the food, Mum.
Sun.
moment. Okay, so if you want to know what it takes to be truly outdoors, you have to jump into a freezing lake in your non-bikini to save your camera guy's glasses.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Marina, what made you become a professional fisherwoman?
It's about, I wake up every day happy. I just love it. I love being in the outdoors. I love taking people to more my world, or what I see my world as. I'm obsessed with fish, and I'm just so much happier now than I ever have been in my whole entire life, doing what I love. And I think more people should try it, because everyone has this big expectations of doing a city, having a city job, making lots of money, whereas actually you don't have to do that. If you want to be in the outdoors, if you want an outdoorsy job, or you want to do something you love, your hobby, do it.
It's worth the pay cut.
How long have you been doing your job for?
I always find it really, really hard to define what my job is. I've worked as a naturalist, I've worked as a guide, I've worked as a field researcher, but the key part has always been animal related. So I guess you could say somewhere up to 10 years. Essentially, it doesn't matter how far you run, trying to escape humans and escape the city, you're always going to see human impact. So that then became a key part of my role. It completely changed my career path from simply just going out there for the thrill of it and working with wildlife, iconic wildlife I've always wanted to work with, to actually, okay, this wildlife is epic, this scenery is epic, I'd love to live here for the rest of my life, but I can't, because this place isn't going to be here for the rest of my life unless I actually do something to help it. Yep. Just like a lilo, right? Apart from having no oars.